In this video, I will talk about the rough draft template for essay number 2. All of this remains the same. Some differences from essay number 1 is that in the introduction, you need to mention the story title and the author or translator of any of the mo'olelo or stories that you choose to write about for this assignment. If you're using a mo'olelo that I have provided, if you scroll down to the bottom of this template, you'll see the Works Cited page, and somehow that got off-centered, but that's okay. I will fix it now. This is how it's supposed to look. You can find the authors for these stories listed in the Works Cited page. So back up to the introduction. Again, you want to mention the story title, the author, and then somewhere near the end of your introduction, you want to include your thesis statement. In the supporting paragraphs, this is where you will analyze the story through language talking about the theme. So in this week's lesson, I talk about theme and I talk about some other elements in fiction that will help you identify and be able to write about the theme. And then remember, for this assignment, you're also connecting the theme to your huaka'i, or your academic journey. So in this supporting paragraph section, you want to include, again, at least 3 direct quotes. For those direct quotes, you will need to include in-text citations according to MLA 8th or 9th edition. MLA has been updated to the 9th edition, but a lot of databases still only list the 8th edition, and there really aren't that many differences between the two. So if you're using 8th edition, that's okay. I provided an example for you to show you how an in-text citation looks in the context of this assignment. So in the Haula'i Hills, we are told that Hina Keahi felt very sad for her sister's people, for she knew that Hina Kuluua if she had used her own power, the rain, she would have provided food for them. So because this is a direct quote, I took this information exactly from the story as it appears. I used quotation marks to indicate that I didn't make any changes to the original text. And then because I introduced the story here, and assuming we introduced the author in the introduction, we don't have to use the author's last name here. We can just use the page number. Please use the page numbers that are listed on the PDF that I have linked to the essay number 2 assignment and to the course syllabus. And then for any of the stories that you mention, you want to be sure that you include them in the Works Cited page. I included the information for, again, the mo'olelo or stories that I have linked to essay number 2 in the syllabus. But if you use a different story, then you would need to add the publication information for that here in this Works Cited page. And a really quick and easy way to do that is to, in Google Documents, go to Tools and then click on Citations, and then you can build your citation according to what type of source it is, a book, a website, and so forth. And then if it's a print website, a printed book, you could just put the ISBN number here, and the citation will populate manually for you or automatically for you, and all you have to do is copy and paste it. If, for example, it's a website, then you can just put the URL here, and then again, that information is populated for you. You can copy and paste it into this document. If for some reason the information doesn't pop up, you can click on Cite Manually, and then you'll be walked through the information that you need to include, and then the citation entry will be created for you. So it's really simple to use. And then going back to the last part of your draft, your conclusion. And remember, your conclusion is the final impression you leave on your reader, so you want to end strong. And I suggest trying to add a little bit more than just a recap of what you've already stated. If you have any questions about this assignment or you need any help completing it, please let me know. Thank you.